Ford says the F-150 electric pickup is its most important car since the Ford Model T. In fact, they say it is as important to the company as the Ford Model T. For those of you not aware, Ford sold 15 million Model Ts. And it took them only 93 minutes to build each one. By the way, that famous quote where Henry Ford said, "You can have any color you want as long as it's black." Well, Ford actually offered the Model T in 6 different colors. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you here. My name is Sam Evans and I'm coming to you from Melbourne in Australia. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. It's great to have you here. And thank you also for supporting my boys channel, Jack and Cal. Cal is 5, Jack is 8. We went to BMX training tonight. They got a race again. We're trying to make the video a bit about the three of us kind of hanging out and having fun and doing stuff together as well. So I'll put a link in the description to their channel. Check that out and subscribe to them. That would be amazing. Ford has announced that the F-150 Lightning electric pickup had officially entered production at the Rouge Electric Vehicle Centre, the traditional home of the F-150 where the truck has been made since 1948. With the production start announcement though, Ford has increased the target from 40,000 vehicles built per year to 150,000. Now, the Ford brand reported 123,350 vehicle sales in February in the United States, which was a decrease of 21% year over year. The total year to date is 261,000 from January and February, also down by 11%. However, things have been looking a lot worse for the Mustang Mach-E, which is electric. Keep that in mind. Ford will surely want to capitalize on the privileged position of offering its first, or the first, mainstream legacy auto electric pickup truck. Obviously, pickup trucks are by far the most popular vehicle in the US. First mover advantage is something that Ford was after. It's something they said they wanted. And considering the starting price is only $40,000 US. I don't know. I honestly don't know how Ford's doing it. I genuinely don't think they're making a profit from that $40,000 vehicle. I think it's a marketing ploy, but I think it was an unnecessary marketing ploy. I think even if they had come in with a base price of say $46,000, people would have been just as amazed and in awe as they currently are, and they still would have had 200,000 pre-orders regardless of what they did. I mean, obviously, as you know, they've shut down pre-orders. They shut them down in December of last year. Why? Because, well, too many, they say. So obviously the price of the F-150 electric pickup truck undercuts everyone else. As far as we know, Tesla no longer plan to offer the $40,000 Cybertruck. It's no longer on their website. I personally think the chances of them selling that are 0. If you disagree with me, though, let me know in the comment section below. In addition, the GMC Hummer EV, well, it costs about twice that. Rivian's electric truck is, a little bit smaller, and it also costs about twice that. So it's an amazing price. Ford is actually pointing to the 200,000 Lightning reservations as one of the reasons for its production target increase. In a recent talk with CNBC, Ford CEO Jim Farley admitted that entering the segment first was ultimately key. In this market, being a first mover is a very, very important move. We didn't know we'd be first, but we worked fast in case we were. And it's worked out that way. I think it could be one of the most important advantages we have. I'm a bit baffled by the fact that right after he made these comments, he fired hundreds of staff that work, hundreds of engineers that work on their electric vehicles. So that confused me a little bit. Gave many of them 2 days notice to go away, to go home and get lost and find a new job. Bit odd. I'll put a link in the description below to that video I made about that happening. The reason I bring this up is it seems like Ford need to ramp production as quickly as humanly possible. And I would have thought they would have needed those staff to help make that happen. Ford is not downplaying the importance of the F-150 Lightning. Basically, its sales right now are low. They're, what are they? Half now what they were 10 years ago, right? Ford is losing market share, whether it's from chip shortages or, I don't know, toilet paper shortages, who knows? Whatever the reasons are, they are losing market share pretty quickly. Gaining that back will be really important for Ford if they plan to keep on paying their very large debt bill that they have. So, Jim Farley said, we're not joking around. We think this is as big a product as when the Model T came out for us. The Ford CEO was also asked about the possibility that the semiconductor shortage or supply chain issues would prevent it from achieving its stated production goal, which was to make which is to make 150,000 of these per year. He said Ford has the lithium-ion batteries it needs to build these F-150 Lightnings, and he confidently stated that we build 1 million F-150s a year. We know how to do this, and we have incredible scale. So, if they do have the batteries needed to do this, where are they right now? Why did Ford's production of Mustang Mach-E vehicles in February halve versus last February? Down 47%. If Ford has the batteries and the ability to do it, and they've been making that car now for more than a year and a half, then why is its deliveries of the Mach-E declining this year? I mean, Ford says, right, it's nothing to do with demand, and I believe them 100%. Ford has a waiting list now for the Mustang Mach-E. So if it's so capable of producing these cars, where exactly are they? I'm confused. Now, if we want to compare this vehicle to the Model T and its importance for the Ford Motor Company, well, I think Farley is correct. Without the F-150 electric pickup truck being successful, Ford are in serious trouble of bankruptcy. In fact, it's very likely that will occur by 2030, 2035, if this vehicle isn't ramped up within the next few years. The key point and the key question I have for you, though, is where exactly is Ford going to get enough batteries, right, to build 150,000 of these per year? And is 150,000 trucks enough when Ford sells 1 million internal combustion engine trucks, in fact more than 1 million, every year? Or at least it used to. Anyway, whether or not it does in the future will depend on where it gets those batteries from. So where do they come from? Well, Ford does have a joint venture with SK Innovation, right? But no one else, as far as we know, produces batteries for the Ford F-150, the most important vehicle in the history of the planet. If it is, of course, on par with the Model T, which was clearly the most important vehicle in the history of the planet. Ford could make one every 90 minutes, and they made 15 million of them. So if Ford plans on making 150,000 next year and then ramping up to, say, 200,000 the following year, and to, say, 700,000 by 2030, which is necessary, right, for them to maintain some semblance of market share, then where exactly are they going to get the batteries? Because this will take hundreds of gigawatt hours. And as far as I know, Ford doesn't have any plans in place for hundreds of gigawatt hours of batteries. So Ford, I put this question to you. Where are your plans? Let's see them. I want to see them. How exactly do you plan on delivering 150,000 F-150 Lightnings next year when you don't have the battery production? At least not as far as I know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.